This is Sim, CEM, with Golden Butter Sports, and I'm here to let that butter spread. And I want to talk about the hate that is for your Dallas Cowboys and my Dallas Cowboys. And I told you that the hate would start real early, and it has started, and it's been early and often. And we predicted this. But one of the things that I saw on the internet was that Mazi Smith, the first round draft pick for the Cowboys, you know, that guy there, the defensive lineman that the Cowboys took in the first round. Yeah, that dude there. Well, they already are saying that he is a potential bust already. Now, wait now. Wait. Okay. Now, remember I talked about Deuce Vaughn. And I said, well, let's hold off on calling Deuce Vaughn a superstar. Let's hold off on that. Do I hope he's a good player, great player? Yeah. Well, the same energy needs to be to Mazi Smith. Okay, Mazi Smith is a defensive lineman. And unless you're Aaron Donald, which I don't think that he is right now, I'm hoping that he will be, but I don't think that he's Aaron Donald at all right now. Generally, interior defensive linemen don't make an instant impact like that their first year. They really don't. I looked up Aaron Donald's number. Aaron Donald got off his first year, but that's rare, though, the first-year defensive lineman to do that. And in particular, with Mazi Smith being a rookie, it's going to take a while for him to adjust to the NFL. That's just the truth be told. And besides all that, they drafted Mazi Smith with the potential of helping out Jonathan Hankins. Now, that's just me talking. Because they drafted for a need, did they not? What did they trade for Jonathan Hankins for? Because they were weak up the middle. And why did they re-sign Jonathan Hankins? Because they was weak up the middle. Well, why did they draft Mazi Smith? To help Jonathan Hankins out so that they would be not so weak up the middle. Jonathan Hankins can only play so long and so much. And that's where Mazi Smith comes in. Now, is he going to start? He should. Now, I get it. I get it. A number one draft pick, you want to see that guy stand out, especially in preseason. You want to see him do what Deuce Vaughn does. Well, he's not Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn is not a superstar yet. He looked good in the preseason, yes. You wanted Mazi Smith to look good in the preseason. Well, let's just be honest. That last preseason game against Seattle, he got shoved around. Pretty much. You didn't see him too much. And whereas Law Nation and Voch Lombardi and especially Okoye Media, I haven't seen their content, their film sessions on Mazi yet. It's probably out there. I just hadn't seen it. Hey, where you guys at? And by the way, if you're on YouTube and you're looking for some good Cowboy film sessions, check out these guys' podcast. Check out Okoye Media and Law Nation and Voch Lombardi. Check those guys out. They're pretty good at what they do. Now, there's some other ones out there, but I don't know their names like I know these three. So check them out. Shout out to those guys that do good work. But I'll have to check out the film to see how bad he got shoved around. And I don't know if he got shoved around as bad as what I saw that he did. Now, just the naked eye looking from the TV screen without any film, it looked to me like he got shoved around pretty good. However, why did he get shoved around like I thought he did? Well, one potential reason is because he was taking on two people. Now, isn't that what an interior lineman's supposed to do? Take up two people, clog up that middle. So if he's taking two, then the other defensive lineman should be eating. Now, I have to admit, I didn't see very much of a pass rush out of the Dallas Cowboys second team unit, which tells me that the Cowboys cannot sustain any kind of injuries on any side, especially defensive. Because as you saw last year, the Cowboys was pushed around later on in the season. They were stout early in the year, but as the season went on and the season is longer, and by the way, expect 18 games. That's the whispers that I'm hearing, that it's going to be 18 games. I don't know why these players are agreeing to that, but that might happen. And defensive players, they get tired when they're on the field too long, which leads to this other point. Offense, you need to be on the field longer than your defense, which means that running game with Tony Pollard and Deuce Vaughn and whoever else they're trying to run the rock, y'all need to be on the field a little bit longer so the defense can rest, so they won't get shoved up the middle, so they will not have lingering injuries to key starters. Because the longer you out there, the more tired you get, and then you're more susceptible to injuries. And that's what happened with Leighton Vander Esch and a few others. But they can't afford this, so I want the offense to stay on the field a little longer, way longer. But as far as Mazi Smith, he's going to have to adjust to the NFL game. He's not playing against high schoolers, 18, 19, 20 years old. No, that's over with. You playing against grown, strong men now. And some of these teams will game plan for you if you're real good, and he's going to have to adjust. Now, I don't expect him to get shoved around if they're playing a 3-4 defense with Jonathan Hankins on the other side of him. I don't expect him to get shoved around. Now, would you have liked to seen him make tackles for losses and have sacks? Yeah. But to be honest with you, I don't know if he's that type of player yet. Let's just see what he does when he's alongside of Hankins. That's if they stay in the 4-3, because they might switch up to a 3-4 because of Parsons. So now, let's give Mazi a chance. I will admit, I did not like the Cowboys draft this year. I was not excited at all about any one of them, except for the kid that came out of Texas, and now he's gone. And Deuce Vaughn, he showed me something at Kansas. You know, he was pretty good. But as I told you, what he did there was college, and what he did in the preseason is preseason against second and third teamers. I want to see him do it in the against regular starters in the regular season. But as for Mazi Smith, he has to start now. Now, whether he hurt or whatever, hopefully they can go ahead and get whatever's ailing him and fix it. Because a number one draft pick needs to be a number one impact. A defensive lineman, generally, especially on the inside, are not going to be instant impact. They'll make a few sacks, a few tackles here and there, but they are not going to make, 15 sacks, 10 forced fumbles, recover 8 of them, run 6 of them back. It's not, come on now. It's not going to happen. So, what should we expect out of Mazi Smith? Well, let's not label him a bust yet. Hopefully he's not a Taco Charlton. That Taco didn't work out for the Cowboys. He was good at making taco signs. And, maybe he could work at Jack in the Box. I don't know what Taco doing, but anyway, Taco Charlton was a defensive lineman. He did absolutely nothing for the Cowboys. I'm hoping that's not Mazi Smith. And so, with that being said, let's give Mazi a chance to show us something in the regular season. Because if he playing in that third preseason game, I can't see that. But let's just wait and see to see if he is a bust. Hopefully he's not. But if he is, the Cowboys got to go back to the drawing board. With that being said, let me know what you guys think. This is Sim, CEM, with Golden Butter Sports, letting that butter spread.